I just discovered something very fun. I found a program. So I have no idea how to read this. I have no idea how it works, but I'm about to find out. So we'll see where I end up, because if this brings me back to life, we'd love to see it. Justin and Two Bone knew that I got a power. I told them it was an extra vote. And then we voted Chris out. So now it's just Justin. He thinks that it's an extra vote. It is actually a virus. It's essentially like a power nullifier. So not my favorite power to have, because I have to know who has a power and that they're using it and who they're using it on. I was standing outside the game room with my greens, and I saw Ryan go into it and come out, and no one else seemed to notice. And I think I said out loud, I wonder if he put anything in there. No one seemed to hear me, so I went in, looked around, saw that the foosball table seemed like it had been like messed with. And as I was turning away from it, I found an orange floppy. So I need to try and find Derek, because I can't just like walk over to the floppy activation station without it looking very suspicious and obvious what I'm doing. But hopefully this power is a little more useful. But exciting. I found another power. I've never found anything in a game. Now I've got two. Right now, I think Derek and I are trying to figure out, if we do end up going to tribal, whether we're going to side with Shay, who I think has all the power on this tribe and is going to be a real problem come merge, or try and pull people to weaken him.
Talking about like if the tribes get swapped up, like who I'm hoping I'm with. Trin. She's the coolest. She's just so cool. She's so easy to talk to. So she's one that I would hope that I'd be on the same tribe as. But I feel like Dream Team would be like me and Drew and Trin. Shay. I hope Shay at some point votes me out and then has to carry around my corpse and his baby Bjorn. It'd be nice to not get voted out, but if I have to get voted out, I want Shay to carry my corpse around. I don't understand why no one has voted for me yet. It's nice. It's nice, but I don't get it.
Where are all of our other Decade players? Because
Oh, hi, I'm here now.
it's time. Yeah. Decade players, it's been an honor. You are now your own collective. Yeah. The Pink Pony Collective, bring it up, please.
Are we still Decade?
Yes, you are still Decade. And y'all get to determine how many of them are going to go to Collective Council. Because in challenges, if you beat them, both in challenges, both of them will go to Collective Council. That's the main goal here. In 2 rounds, we're going to have Obsolescence. Obsolescence is going to be a series of challenges, physical, mental, and luck, and it will determine how many people get back in the game. There will be 11 players in our merge. So the more people you eliminate, the higher odds you have of getting back in the game. If one of those teams wins the challenge, that team is protection, the other team will go to Collective Council. There will always be 1 vote, there might be 2. So there could be potential 4 eliminations before Obsolescence, or a minimum of 2 eliminations. But you know what's really fun? Is that they're also going to swap into 6 and 6.
So the new Blue Alipa is Shay, Trinica, T-Bone, Derek, Emily, and Justin. And then the Brat Collective is Drew, Kevin,
everyone else.
Yeah, Santi, Amy, Chen, and Chris.
Did you do anything? There's nothing in it. What happened? Yeah.
I just think that this was not pod racing, but it could be. I just really want you to emphasize that pod racing rocks, because this is pod racing.
So I was looking at it, and then I just wrote down every saved file that was written. So I tried 2, 4, and then just tried every combination. That didn't work. So then I tried 2, 4, 8, and then that opened.
What you have found is our version of a hidden denial.
So if you ever play it, and equals cast for you will not count. You can give it to someone, you can hold it, or you can use it during obsolescence, which you'll learn more about that later. Congratulations.
Okay, this is one of my favorite challenges. You're going to play Scrabble. You're trying to spell the highest scoring word that you can. I'm only going to give you an extra 5 points if you spell a 7-letter word.
What dictionary?
Okay. Do you have a recommendation?
Collins is fine.
I was going to just do Webster's, but that's probably not correct. Does anybody have an objection to Collins as the dictionary? Webster's? You want Webster's? Go with Webster's. We're going to use Webster's. Yeah, here's one.
At the top end, it's going to be the same.
One person from the team goes in at a time. You're going to run into the field. You're looking for tiles to pick one, only one, that you can take back with you. 3, 2, 1, go! And we dropped yours. Notably, each of these 3 teams actually has a very good Scrabble player. That just kind of worked out luckily. Got a few good ones. We have some words being built over here.
You're so fast.
Say M. Say M. M.
Well, J is, no, because J is 8 points. Is jungly a word?
7 letters, you get an extra 5 points. For 7 letters, gets an extra 5 points.
My throat is dry. Can someone please come on?
Yeah.
All right, this is the Blue Lipa.
14 points for Blue Lipa.
24 points for the Brat.
Let's look it up and see if it is 1 or 2 words. So flower beds would get you 19 plus 5, so 24.
Oh.
You would win. However, in the Webster's dictionary, it is 2 separate words.
Yes.
So this is not a valid word. Brat wins.
Congratulations, Brat team!
Scrabble, as you know, is a game where the dictionary is very important. Normally, you'd want to use, a standard Scrabble dictionary.
Like Collins, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Shay,
Collins.
Scrabble player, suggested Collins. Steve, also a Scrabble player, suggested Collins as well. The hosts asked, well, what about Webster's? And Dee, who, mind you, is neither Steve nor Shay, but does play Scrabble with Steve.
And is my #1 Scrabble partner. And
Yes.
knows the game.
Yes.
Knows how I play the game.
Yes. Said Webster's is fine. And so Webster's was decided. We spelled a longer word, flower beds. However, in Webster's dictionary, flower beds is 2 separate words. However, in Collins, the original dictionary, it's 1. So rather than having a potential 2 and 9 shot at coming back in the game, we are stuck currently at 1 and 8. And we are oh so furious.
It's the worst.
Rage.
We lost. That sucks. Our strategy was just off. People were taking way too long looking for like high level letters, and we were ending up with maybe high level letters, but none of them would make a word. We allowed the other teams to get so many more letters, so they could just easily get a 7-letter word and immediately get 5 points extra on there.
I understand your position completely because this was me yesterday with the green group.
I am, I play a loyalty game for better or worse.
Yeah.
A lot of times for worse, but it can be for better right now.
Yeah.
With whoever likes, okay, pull me in, let's do something. Do you think, if I were to go this time, are you on the right side of the numbers next time? Because then there's only 5 of you.
It's a toss up.
If you don't think you're on the right side of the numbers next time, then I should be with you now.
That's very valid.
He's ready for you when you get a moment.
Oh, you want to go?
No, it's not ideal for me. Like, I know the situation, like 5-on-1. Like, I could be a number for someone.
I feel like if we don't, it's literally just because at that point, we just want to be nice.
All the games I've seen and played, the worst spot I've ever seen someone get put in. I'm going to do a confession in the living room. Okay. Gang, this is really bad for me. I swapped onto, I guess technically the rest of them swapped onto my Bluey collective. Yep. So I'm by myself. So the easy vote is to me tonight.
Okay,
Hello.
Hello.
I present you your reward. What this does is it's a copy. Any person that plays a program, copy what they do.
He kept reading off the greens, and I was like, oh.
I know. It could not have been more perfect. Yeah. I also think, like, after this vote, it's going to be like, are those 5 just going to be like this, like, I don't want us to be seen that way also. Like, if we get to emerge, if they're going to think that we're this, like, big power group that's.
But also, I think we could easily explain this vote that, like,
yeah, it makes sense.
There, what other option really is there?
Yeah.
If we throw out a name, it's just for the sake of him, we don't know.
Exactly.
And
when we get to the merge, I mean, we'll just have to be like wary of it. Like, yeah, but no.
We make sure we like
Mm-hmm.
keep our distance a little bit. And
yeah. What are the vibes you're getting from everyone else?
I mean, Shay's kind of been leading a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Justin's been kind of like a leader.
I think Shay and Justin also like cleared the air, which is good. Which I don't even know if there was air. It seems like Justin didn't think there was air to be cleared after the last vote necessarily. But I really want to make something happen. I don't think I have the support. It seems so silly to me that we would not try and get Shay or Em out right now. Like, it's actually bonkers that nobody wants to do that. I really thought that Justin would be on board because he was so concerned about Shay last round. But now it seems like he just didn't like how Shay like ran the vote. And Derek, I think Derek just wants Shay here because Shay's going to be a good shield, which sure. I'm not even saying we should vote Shay out right now. I'm actually saying we should vote Em out, which will weaken Shay. And also, Em feels like a similar player to me. So if I can get those kinds of players out, I like to try. I just don't think it's going to happen. And I'm not willing to really make a super strong push with anyone. But it really sucks. It sounds like the vote is Chris. And I did kind of hint to Chris that I would have liked to vote for one of the greens, and hopefully he doesn't use that and that like comes back and bites me. But wish me luck.
Sorry to put the pressure on, but going back.
Oh yeah.
No, we're going back. So.
Oh, we're going back.
Yeah.
Like it's time.
Yeah. You see how that's kind of problematic for me, right? Two of you are wrong.
How is this round going? Just as a general vibe sense right now.
Let's hear the vibes on this tribe that is voting me out.
Clearly, there are pre-existing council like numbers, and then there's someone that hasn't been. Numerically, yeah, obviously there's
Does anybody
three OG green.
Okay.
2 people that have been added to green a little bit later, but still earlier, and then we have T-Bone that just got added, and now we're all blue, so it really doesn't matter, right?
It does matter. I mean, I think the pecking order is clear when I go tonight. It's that the original brat will stay together, and if you lose again, you know, if you're voting for me, then you're making a mistake for next time. Tribe unity is great, but it's, you know, that you're banking on yourself winning. And blue is pretty cursed. So you're probably going to be back here next time, especially without me. With me, you might have a chance. You know, it's clear to me because there is no alternate name out there. I am getting voted out right now. At least 2 people are making a mistake by voting me out. And they have an opportunity to not make that mistake, to put themselves in a better position for the next council meeting, potentially for the merge going forward, because I do have connections on the other collective. And I'm sure that's part of the calculus. Oh, well, he has connection in the other collective. You know, that's a problem. What the other collective is going to see when I get voted out is that they're going to have to vote out, you know, a former green as well, because they're going to be like, well, there's going to be too many of the greens left in the game. So if you have allies over there and they're seeing you and they're seeing me get voted out immediately, no comment, you're putting them at risk. If you're on the bottom of this tribe, and at least 2 of you are, and I don't know which 2 of those people are, but I suspect who they are, you are putting yourself in a position to be voted out next time. It would probably be my original pink ponies. You know, and maybe I'm wrong. 5 of them are casting their vote for me tonight. It's really interesting to me why Derek and Trinica wouldn't try to do anything else. Do they think they're higher in the pecking order from original Brat? Because those 3 have been together since day 1. And we saw this on other tribes. It's really hard to break those original tribe lines. I'm going to vote for Shay, and no problem, Shay. I think you are at the top of the green tribe, and maybe that's not true, but that was the perception that I got from on the other side, that it's Shay and Kevin at the top of the green alliance. And so this is your opportunity to take out a power player. And I do apologize because you know I love you. So if you think you are good with Shay, obviously vote for me. If you think that you're not near the top of his pecking order, then yeah.
I don't think I'm at the top of this tribe. I don't know that necessarily we have a pecking order like that. You're forgetting that we've already been through a tribal, a council, and we voted out original green. So no hard feelings. I don't think you understand the dynamics of this tribe very well, but that is what it is.
If you're at the bottom, maybe you should vote. Maybe we should do someone else.
No.
I think my read is pretty good, even if it's not the exact order.
I think that, yes, you are right. Tribal lines are very difficult to break. But I think with being in that in-between zone and not having to vote for as long as both Trinica and I and Collective Green did, we were able to at least make connections. And that's the biggest thing for me.
As someone who was on Original Pink and never went to Tribal Council, like, I think I could have ended up here with anybody and been seen as like, oh, you two are on the bottom and you two are going to stick to tribal lines. But there weren't any lines to stick to when we didn't go to Tribal Council. The first time we did was with this group and it was a unanimous vote. So
it's not like OG Green strong. It's unfortunate that you got put on this collective and we're going to tribal right now. Like maybe if we had gone to tribal 2 rounds from now, like we would know you better and maybe the outcome could have been different, but we've played one challenge with you and not established a game relationship at all.
And we all know that even things that look easy can sometimes not be. And like, who knows, maybe I'm like going home. Like, I don't think that's what's happening, but in this situation, it didn't feel like there were a lot of other plays for me personally to make.
There was a deliberate decision on how these swaps happened, and it could be related to the spectators.
So they hate you?
Who actually wants to be voted? It doesn't actually matter. I don't want to vote Shay.
Oh, vote for me. Okay, yeah. I don't care. Now just all of you guys just don't follow suit and we'll be fine. Please.
Let's see. Oh, I'm voting Emily. That's what we agreed on. Still one's up because I am the original T-Bone.
So today I'm going to be casting my vote for T-Bone. Some of the things that he was bringing up did, ring some bells in my head. Like if you think that you're at the bottom, like you should be trying to take advantage of him as a vote. But I believe that I am ingratiated enough that I have a couple different options still beyond this round if we were to lose again. And so that's where I'm going with the flow and going with the group at this point in time.
Yeah, I don't know if there's much argument to not vote for T-Bone, for Chris. Kind of weird that we're voting up 2 Chris's in a row. Moving forward out of this, I think I still do have the majority, so I don't see this vote as putting myself in danger.
I am voting for T-Bone. As sad as it is, it just is how the cookie crumbled.
Honestly, this TC on its face seems pretty simple, but I'm getting some weird vibes. When I played online for the first time, I was called a very paranoid player, and that's certainly true. While it seems on its surface that it's a very easy vote for Chris, I wouldn't be surprised to see my name written down. But I don't know if that's just paranoia or if the vibes I'm picking up are real.
So first of all, this is stupid. So jot that down. This is so dumb. I wish I could have convinced anyone to vote with T-Bone. Derek, it's hard. I'm close to him. He's my number 1. He certainly has a motive for keeping Shay. But the game can switch up anytime, saying, oh, next time we go to tribal, it's fine. There's 3 of us, me, you, and Justin can do something. We don't know that that's going to be the 3 that are even there. This is so stupid. So it sounds like the vote's on T-Bone. And I am not going to vote T-Bone. My vote today is going to someone who I think will get paranoid receiving a vote, and I hope that it's in my benefit.
If anybody has a program and they want to play it, you may do so.
I have something in my pocket that everyone thought was a program, so gonna play my wallet here. I'm gonna bribe the hosts. I would like you to.
How much is in here?
At least $50. All right.
First vote is Emily. Second vote, T-Bone. 1-1. Third vote, Justin. 1-1-1. Fourth vote, T-Bone. 2-1-1. Fifth vote, T-Bone. And with 3, that is enough. I thought
Are we off camera yet? Not yet. So that's
This is the first time I've gotten to talk to Amy or Santi since that last vote on the original Blue Tribe, where I was in the minority. Amy said that she was 50-50 on it while she was here voting, and that she ultimately decided that she trusted Stephen less than Santi. While I thought that we had a solid 3 with me and Amy and Steven. So I talked to Santi. He did the like, it's no hard feelings, and let's hope we don't go to tribal, which I am very much taking as he will target me if we do, which fair enough. I wrote down his name. I feel like I will have a reasonable amount of room to maneuver in the merge. The vote last night, the one where Chris Two-Bone went home. I think basically once I became the target, Shay stepped in and was like, yeah, let's do something different. So I am extremely thankful to Shay. That said, I feel like the way that he presented it, because he basically, I was in a one-on-one with Justin, and Shay walks up with M, and he says, I've got the votes to vote out Chris. and I don't think, no, I know Justin did not care for that. Understandably so, because that's like the one person he knows in real life that's here. I had a good talk with Justin after the council, and he was like, yeah, I really, really didn't like how Shay handled that. I don't want to play with somebody who plays like that. He doesn't realize how much he can come across as very controlling, or like, I don't know, my way, not my way of the highway, but a little bit, just dictating to people, this is what's happening. It rubs people the wrong way. He's never going to be a long-term threat. Like, everybody should be just viewing him. Like, make your effort to make good with him, and you should be able to cut him at some point. Right?
This is our last round before obsolescence. If the Pink Pony Collective wins this challenge, both teams will go to Collective Council. This challenge involves trivia. There's also a physical endurance component to it. If you're right, what's going to happen is you're going to have a cup of water. You can place that cup of water into any other team's bucket that they will be holding out like so. If any water spills in that person's bucket, then that team is eliminated. Or if they ever drop their arms down. If Brat wants to give Lua Lipa water, they will hand you the cup. You will pour the cup into your own bucket, so there's no discrepancy on someone's deliberately trying to cheat us here. The person who answers a question has the option to either swap with the person in the bucket or go to the back of the line. If you spill water while you're transitioning, then you're out. Arms up. First question. Who sang the title song for the latest Bond film? Is it A, Adele, B, Sam Smith, or C, Billie Eilish? It is not Adele. It is not Sam Smith, it is Billie Eilish. So both the Pink Pony Collective and the Brat will have to put water into their own buckets, and then Lua Lipa, you will give it to one of the other collectives.
We decided before the challenge that the first tribe who targets us, we're going to target them down. Who's green? I'm sorry to be mean. If I'm green, then we'll just distribute it evenly.
There you go. Full cup. Yeah, that's yours.
We got a question wrong,
And then they chose you. Second question. Which flies a green, white, and orange in that order tricolor flag? A, Ireland, B, the Ivory Coast, or C, Italy? The correct answer was Ireland, which everyone got. So everyone can place their water wherever they choose. We're going to start with Brat. Okay. Collective. Pink Pony Collective. Who are you giving it to, Blue Lipa? Green. Okay.
And just wait and give it to them.
Okay.
Three, two, switching. Who was the last person to answer, though? That's who has to switch. So switch now. It's okay. So we're going to switch here.
Wait. Can I wait until you go and then we can switch?
It's okay. He's literally next. He can switch next, too. No, arms out straight. Thank you. Okay, here we go. What company makes the Xperia model of smartphone? Is it A, Samsung, B, Sony, or C, Nokia? The correct answer was Sony. That's B. No one got it right. Everyone puts it in their own. All right, swap if you want. Next question. Which city is home to the Brandenburg Gate? Is it A, Vienna, B, Zurich, or C, Berlin? C, and A. The correct answer was Berlin. So everybody but Brat got it right. And then who are you going to go for? Okay. Watch your elbows, Chris. All right. We are swapping. 2 swaps. Watch for spills here. All teams are swapping. Ooh, real tense situation. Okay, next question. Here we go. We're going to keep it going fast. Which of the following is not a fruit? Rhubarb, tomatoes, or avocados? Let's see. A, and A. You are all correct. They're giving their cup to Brat. Oh, that. You're not supposed to spill any of your water. Okay, come fill your cup up all the way. Brat, who are you giving it to? Okay. Swapping, okay. All right, here we go. Next question. Where was the first example of paper money used? A, China, B, Turkey, or C, Greece? Okay, let me see. A, C, and C. The correct answer was China, which was A. Only Brat got it right. Everyone else has to come get your water for the teams that got it wrong. We might, like, just fill. No, not this one. Just go find a separate bucket. Like the blue bucket, maybe? We're going to switch. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, I'm watching. Okay. If you're looking at Iguazu Falls, Iguazu Falls, on what continent would you be? Is it A, Asia, B, Africa, C, South America? The correct answer is South America. The Pink Pony Collective is the only one to get this one right. Blue and green, come up here and get your cups first and put it into your own. And then pink, you get to decide where you put yours. Who are you giving it to?
We are giving it to blue.
To blue. Blue Lipa, you have to put this cup in as well.
I am not swapping.
Oh. What number was the Apollo man on the moon for the first time in human history? Is it Apollo 11, 12, or 13? Ready? 3, 2, 1. 11, 13. Man, all different answers. The correct answer was 11. And then Pink, get yours. Hurry up and pick. Who are you giving it to? Green. Hold on, gotta get it to green. There we go. Oh, man. All right, elbows up, T-Bone. Elbows up, T-Bone.
Slowly turn.
Okay, as soon as they finish turning, I'm asking the next question. Okay, I'm asking the next question. Here we go. Which of the following languages has the longest alphabet? Greek, Russian, or Arabic? C, and B. The correct answer is Russian. Oh my gosh, Pink Pony Collective has got it right 3 times in a row. Give it. And then swap.
Yes. Now we can
Swap.
Sorry. Are you gonna grab it like that? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can start bringing it up. Okay, put your elbows up now. You must put your elbows up. Your elbows need to be straight up. Okay. Who is the lead singer of the band The Who? Is it Roger Daltrey, Don Henley, or Robert Plant? All different answers. The correct answer was Roger Daltrey. We're probably going to be okay, but we will. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Slow down. Good job.
What spirit is used in the making of a Tom Collins? Vodka, rum, or gin? Everyone said C. The correct answer is C, gin. Blue, who are you going to?
We're doing pink.
Blue's doing pink. You cannot do that. And then who are you going to? It's in yours. It's in blue. Yes. Pour it in. I'll go.
Don't talk to me.
Okay.
Hands up. Arms up.
Oof. All right. Next question. What is the largest U.S. state by landmass? Texas, Alaska, or California? Largest state by landmass, Texas, Alaska, or California? B. It is Alaska. That is correct. Pink is first. They said they're doing green. Okay, so blue's giving it to pink.
Can we not do like the
2, 3, and now. Watching. Cam ops, let me know if you see anything spill. Let me know. Let go, Chris. Let go, Chris. Yeah, let go, Chris. Arms out. Here we go. Next question. Keep your arms up. Which app has the most total users? TikTok, Snapchat, or Instagram? This is really tough, I can tell. All right, 3, 2, 1, reveal. TikTok. The correct answer is Instagram, which is C, and that is only for the blue Lipa. Pink and green, come get your cups first, please. All right. And your own. Pink, get yours. Go into your own. Pink, go. And then Boo, come. Who are you getting to? Y'all may swap after this cup is poured. All right, if you want to swap. Which Game of Thrones character is known as the Young Wolf? Robb Stark, Arya Stark, or Sansa Stark? Three, two, one. C, B, and Arya. The correct answer is Robb Stark, which is letter A. That is a spill. So, yep, putting it down. Y'all are both incorrect, so you're both going to get it poured into your own.
I got one switch.
Okay, you can flip. It's spilling. Drop it, Blue Lipa. That is a spill.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
Okay, man, y'all pushed yourselves. I'm very proud. That was really tough. And I could tell very tense. I honestly did not think it would end like this, but we do get one double elimination. You're both going to attend the council at the same time. You get to see everything that's happened. The questions will be amongst all of you. And if any programs get played, they can only be played amongst your own council.
I would like to stick with Justin as well.
What are you thinking about this? Really?
God, we fucking lost again. Blue is actually cursed, for real. I think I'm going to be okay. So I did put a hinky vote on Justin, and it did what I wanted, which is to spread paranoia. I think I successfully convinced him that Shay was the one who threw the hinky vote in order to protect himself and M in case there was a power played by T-Bone. So I think that pulled Justin closer to me, and hopefully that means that he's going to stick with me and Derek right now. Derek and I talked about whether we wanted to go with Shay and M versus Justin before this round started, and he definitely seems to want to keep Shay around. He seems more inclined for an M vote if we're going to vote one of the two, but I think we need to take Shay out. I really, really do. And if I can get Derek on board, I want that to happen. I also have this floppy power program burning a hole in my pocket, and I don't know what it is. And I cannot, for the life of me, find time to get out there. So I need to figure that out.
I was saying Justin's name because that's like I like Em a lot. Obvious. I know I've mentioned that to you as well.
I literally just got done talking to Shay, and I asked him directly. I was like, okay, why is it that immediately whenever you got up, you two went like separate? So I was like, okay, like, is he not wanting to work with me? Is this where that vote came from? That is kind of like where I'm at.
Yeah.
Carefully, it's right there. I know it's not what you want to hear.
If the numbers were there, I could do it.
I think I can at least get the numbers from. If you don't want to go Derek, which I do like Derek. I don't know if he's necessarily like the strongest player, but I think I can trust him. Whereas like some other people are very good players, and I don't know if I can trust them long term. I know y'all are close. This is not me wanting to like split y'all up or anything like that. It's just numbers wise and stuff. I think I can work with Derek. I think I can work with you and trust you. And I really like Trinica. I'm choosing to trust her, but she might be smarter than I'm thinking.
I feel like she was the one who most likely to place the vote on you, but again, I don't know her reasoning for that. So
I'll tell you something else I know. She did have an extra vote that did expire that round. Again, I'm choosing to believe that she didn't do that because I don't think that she gains anything from that.
Other than just
seeding chaos. Okay. Then it's us 4. I can stick with you, and they can be together, and then we figure it out from there.
And I don't want to vote Shay because I feel like Shay, even though it was the name off of Kevin, I felt like it was still the name off of us and or me in a way. At least like I kind of feel indebted and I want to give back to him. Like, and I think he's great to have it merged too.
my only worry is that Shay said he didn't want to vote Justin, but he also said he didn't want to put any names out there. So he may be willing to go for
At
it.
the end of the day, this is a 3 right here. Like this.
If all 3 of us go for it, we can do it.
Yeah.
If we're all like set on it, I will lock in on it if both of you do.
So
if we do it, we have to do it. He can give a vote if he chooses to a decayed player.
Okay, so I just found another power. I came into the confessional room with Shay, and it was just in here, and I had to stand in front of it the whole time and hope he didn't find it. So now I've got 2 unknown powers. I might have to just like balls to the wall, run out there, activate them, and say screw it.
So are we still
Yeah.
good with it? Derek, I'd love to speak with you.
Perfect.
Maybe speak together. Or, okay, cool.
For Justin's pitching me.
He didn't pitch anything to me. He was very non-committal with me.
He told me Shay.
Interesting. He did not mention that to me. No.
That's interesting because his reasoning was that it would keep me and him good with you and Trinica. So that's interesting that he didn't pitch that name to
No, but I know that he
Did you pitch a name to him?
With him being non-committal, I kind of said that I would be open to voting Trinica because I wasn't sure what the relationship is with you both and him, like truthfully. But he said he didn't want to do that, and I was like, okay, well then I need to go talk to other people.
He said he didn't want to vote Trinica? Okay, interesting. I mean, I'm still fine with voting for him, but that's kind of, I don't understand what he's up to if that's the case.
I do, like, and as somebody who is like close to Trinica, I know that Trinica and Justin are pretty close too. Like they have a relationship. I'm good. I'm really good on Justin.
There's something weird going on there. If we stick strong, it's fine.
I think so too.
Agreed.
I think so too.
Agreed. What happened with you and him? Did he pitch a name to you? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Yeah. I need to not run a mile. My legs are still jelly.
I will just say I think you should just be aware. Like, I talked with Kevin very briefly, and then we didn't really get to talk too long. But we didn't really talk anything of substance. But just, you know, I'll keep you posted if he ever says anything about you, like, negatively.
Kevin.
Okay.
I think maybe not Aussie Chris.
Okay.
Does that feel okay?
Who would you propose?
Between Santi and Chan?
Yeah.
I'm more scared of Chan.
Okay.
Santi feels more unpredictable.
Okay.
I don't agree with Santi on a lot of like mechanic strategy things.
Chan was just like venting a little bit about like I keep trying to get a vote on Drew and it.
That's so funny because Chan and I were literally just talking about how like his name has been written down at every tribal council, but because he's been such an easy name to give the person who's voted out, so every tribal council has been like unanimous except for one vote on Drew. So it's I feel like that's like how you know she's voting you, is that she's telling you Drew.
One name that Drew gave me was Chan.
Yeah.
Is there any reason you're not on board?
No.
Yeah.
No. I just haven't talked with him.
Okay. That I totally understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're like flipping on me or Santi.
I'm just surprised they're not, like, campaigning for each other here.
The three of you talked in the confessional? Yeah, me and Kevin and
Okay, what were they saying to you?
They said you.
Did they say why?
Trinica and someone else, but I don't remember who.
Okay.
They said that when it was Aussie Chris, he said that when he was with them, they were like, we love Chan, Chan's the best. But then when he said that to you, he felt like you were like downplaying it.
I haven't been with them since
I don't know.
round one. I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, Sandy and I haven't been with anyone, so I think just of the people, because I don't think they're gonna, because like they have to vote for one of the three of us, and like they know everyone we've been with, and they don't know what your ties are.
I haven't been with them since
Yeah.
round 2.
Yeah.
And again, never went to
I think that's
tribal.
hard. I think it's just this weird paranoia because you never went to tribal that he's like, for all I know, those three formed like a ride or die, or Chan had no intention of ever working with them. Like,
I remember he said, he goes, oh yeah, I loved them on our tribe. That's all he said. And I go, yeah, they're cool.
Yeah. I don't think you need to get like worked up because I don't think it matters.
Are we still good for him?
Yeah. Okay. Unless you want to switch, but you want to switch to Aussie Chris?
What are you guys thinking?
The name that I have heard that I am almost certainly going to be writing down is Chan.
Okay. Why did you tell Shannon?
Because I figured it was predictable, and who else am I going to give her?
Okay.
It's an easy story to not say that it's her.
Yeah, it's just it gives me pause.
I
because your whole pitch to me was I want to work with you, I want to do this, I want to do this, and then like, I walk away and then come back to the conversation. It's like, oh, he pitched you.
What should I have said to Chan in that case?
If you're coming to me and saying I want to work with you, I wouldn't throw that person's name out. You can pick Chris. You can pick any of the other 4 people on the team.
I hate that you'll have to deal with this, but I am thrilled to do a double elimination. This is interesting. My first and most important question, why didn't y'all just pick on the pinks?
This was a topic of conversation during the challenge, I'm sure everyone noticed.
Yeah.
Our thought process was and continues to be that if we were to lose, it is better for us going forward if Green also loses a member. And that realistically speaking, most of the people on the Decayed tribe came over from Blue and are annoyed at Blue. So that was a very deliberate strategic choice. I don't think they agreed with it, but that's what we were doing.
Cool. Can you take me through the logic of why you would send yourself to tribal council? Like, I don't get that.
The thing is, like, pink can't come here. So one of us was going to lose. How does going after you guys send us here?
Why are we going to independently take out pink? You guys are obviously targeting us to send us to tribal council. So the logic is send them as well. You guys started it. We could have very easily all put in pink and worked at getting pink out and then went head to head and then agreed one of us has to come to tribal council, which is the smart thing. But you guys volunteered essentially to go down from 5 to 4.
We disagree what the smart thing is, and we thought you guys would be making the same decision calculus as us, which is that if one of us has to go, it's better for one to go from each tribe.
Now I can only speak for me. We don't necessarily feel that way.
Thank you. That's all I need to hear. That's all I need to hear.
Genuinely, I honestly didn't even think about that. Yeah. I can't speak for everybody. Yeah. I maybe would have gone on board with that because that actually does make sense. Going after pink and then making just a head-to-head thing.
I can respect the different strategies for sure. It does tell me someone feels comfortable over there to go straight to tribal.
Well, I mean, it's very clear that there was a loud voice in the room that was over speaking everyone on your side that made that decision. I mean, they just spoke for you clearly. That's what we wanted to do. That's what we wanted to do. So to me, the logic is that person is very comfortable with the Decade coming back numbers wise because he's willing to go down to 4 to possibly gain 2.
I wasn't the one who came up with the strategy, bro.
As a team, we did make that decision to target you guys instead of pink because it was, okay, we can't send pink to council or whatever, so it made sense to go after you guys just in case it happened the other way around, right?
I also think we were like really concerned about how good y'all would be at trivia. So I think there's the thought that we needed to take you out because we had a higher chance of being able to beat pink. So
you don't have a mic.
We get it, dude. You disagree with our strategy. We get it. Shut up.
Oh, hey.
Shay, like, hold on. Can they say something?
You just called me out in front of the whole tribe, and you weren't even right about your facts.
Shay, I did not say to shut up. I did not say you're stupid. I did not say anything rude to you. So I'm going to ask you one time and one time only. Do not speak to me like that again, and do not speak to her like that again. The way that you spoke to her outside was rude to how you speak to a woman. I'm going to be polite and nice to you, but do not talk to me like that again. Do you understand?
I will follow suit and speak to you as politely.
As a tribe, I didn't tell you to shut up.
Okay. My point is, we've had our fill. You disagree with us. I get it.
Okay, let's calm down.
And I'm talking.
Well, I don't appreciate being told to shut up. I understand it's a competitive game. I understand that we all get stressed, but at no point am I going to tell anyone in the game to shut up when they're voicing their opinion.
Okay. I'm sorry for telling you to shut up. My frustration and my anger came from, this is now the second TC in a row that I've sat and listened to someone who I perceive as being outside our group, who doesn't know our dynamics, try to speak about my position in it and what I'm doing. And that was extremely frustrating for me. And I'm sorry I reacted like I did.
As mad as y'all might be at each other here, doesn't matter, right? You're gonna have to vote for someone outside of that. How tough is it now that you actually have to be here to vote someone out?
It's difficult, you know, in any kind of vote, you know, that you're navigating in this game. Everybody has different relationships. They have different histories. They have different, one-on-one relationships that you might not have. And so trying to navigate those and come to a consensus or at least a majority it's difficult. It's hard. It's just hard, especially with 6. Nobody wants to tie.
All right. Letha, you're going down to 4. This probably wasn't easy. The last one was arguably a little easier. Someone got stop screwed. Is there actually an issue with a 3-2 that T-Bone brought up last time?
I don't think so. We've honestly bonded all of us really well together, even the ones who are not the OG greens, like T-Bone was saying.
We're about to find out.
Period.
Something else we should have found out already too is, does anyone at this point want to play a program? We're going to start with the blue Alipa, just because you're on the right side. So Justin.
Okay. I'm stressed. This is the most stressed that I've been. I actually feel like I feel like the vote could be on me. Obviously, people are going to say what you want to hear, but the last council meeting, someone voted for me. I don't know who. It was just one, but my name has now gotten thrown out there, and I don't know. I'm worried that people are going to start kind of pairing up and sticking together, and maybe they're going to blindside me. I'm not sure. I think that I have the numbers to go with it. I really, really hope people stick to what they said.
This is definitely the most tense tribal council we've had for sure. I'm still not completely sure which way it's going to go. I don't think my name's been out there, so I'm not too worried about that, but it's definitely tense for sure, especially like everything that just happened in there. And oh my God.
So I have played a program, which I just found, and it's an extra vote. I also found a second program, which is like gives a decayed player a vote, which is useless to me. But I am going to use the extra vote because I'm getting bad vibes. The issue is that if I receive a vote, the extra vote won't count. So I have to hope and pray that I'm not getting voted for right now. And I do, I don't know. I don't know if Justin's with us or not. So I need to use this to protect my ally.
Oh, this is gonna be crazy. I think there's a large chance I'm getting votes, but that could also, I'm hearing like 3 different plans go on. I could be the fake plans in all of the scenarios. I could be the real plans in like every one but one. So Trinica told me that they are playing their extra vote power in the direction that we are voting. So at the end of the day, I trust Trinica with my life. So I know that there should be at least 3 votes going in the direction that we are voting. Even in the event that Justin does not vote with us, we should have a deadlock tie.
And I kind of want to take a back seat here. And so I'm hoping that's what's going. I've heard my name a lot. If I go here, it is what it is.
Is there anybody who would like to play a program at this time? Because one has been played. This is an I. I'm not going to say what it does, but it has been played, and you will see soon what it does. Here we go. Our first vote is for Shay. Second vote is for Justin. One Justin, one Shay. Third vote is for Justin. It's 2-1. Fourth vote is for Shay. 2-2. Our fifth vote is for Shay. We're 3-2. Our sixth vote is for Shay. That's one. Let's go to the next.
I have nothing against Ken. It's just I feel like there's a good chance that the vote would have been me. Otherwise, I think this was probably the easiest one to actually put together. So I still don't totally know if this is going to go through, but fingers crossed.
I don't know. I feel a bit strange. Like I I don't have any like strong reason to believe that it's me, but like just when going through like is there any like real signs that it's not me? I don't have any of those signs either. And I'm a bit sketch of Amy. Like she seems to be trying to be managing everybody and really obviously doing it, which I'm not that into. I like if I had my choice, it would be Santi. I don't like not voting for who I want to. But I I think that Chan makes sense to vote too. And I do think that Santi is more likely to be a target after the merge.
This is hopefully going the way I think it is. If it is, this is some good payback for me being the fake decoy vote all these times. You are super awesome and super bubbly, and I think you're a really cool person. I think if we had started out on a better foot, this might have gone slightly differently. But
Unless I'm completely wrong, I'm pretty sure this was always going to be a 4-2 with me and Drew being like the joint swings. I'm going Chan, who I adore, but I have no idea where her how strong her relationships are with people is kind of my main. She's so good at talking to anyone, so that's everyone. So that's sort of my deciding factor there. But I love her.
Audience, I'm sorry for losing my chili. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Obviously, it was like a weird stitch, but I wanted to protect Chris. Chris is my name. I think I'm getting votes here, unless like Kevin and Chris gave up and decided to vote like Santi or somebody else. I think I'm catching votes. There is a non-zero chance that Drew flips on me. So if I do get voted out, is what it is. But I think I'd like to trust my group. Chance hands rise. Let's hope I survive.
First vote out of 6, Chan. Second vote, Chan. Third vote is for Kevin. Fourth vote is also Kevin. 2 more. Chan, we are 3-2. This could be the deciding vote. Chan. Yes. I'm sorry, Chan. You can follow Shay over to the other room. Go into the game room.
What could I have done different or better? I don't know. Maybe taking up the Kevin and Chris earlier so they'd side with me and then go for like Amy. But I don't know. I was trying to play loyal. Like I said in my confessional, I try to play loyal until I can't anymore, until there's a reason not to.
Congratulations, you made it to the merge. You will be playing one more round potentially tonight.